Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Jeff Stockswinger hopping on Wednesday night, April 28th, 2021. Kind of a boring, not so eventful day. I got some news pieces I want to touch with you on, and something that's just got me disgusted to the gills here. I'll tell you about that in a second. I don't want to say boring day, but we didn't have much action. It's kind of dull across the board. AMC went down about 5% total, I think, today. GameStop was about dead even throughout and after hours. GameStop finished at 177.95. AMC at $10.89, down about 5%. Again, GameStop was about even. I'm sure you guys know that. Again, you guys, thanks everything. Likes, comments, subscribes. Outstanding. I got back with everyone again today. The only thing I'll ever ask from you is if you could just like the video, share it if you'd like to, and consider subscribing would be much appreciated. Anyway, you guys, let's take a peek at the ORTEX data. We got to look at that every day. This is from this morning, ORTEX 428. Short interest, another record here on AMC. Short interest at 24.06%. Utilization is maxed, I believe, for the sixth straight day. A little bit longer than that if you want to count 98, 99%. It's pretty close to, I think we're running on 8 or 9 days with that. Short utilization, or shares on loan, 155.15 million. Days to cover, they're reporting here at 3.73. Onto GameStop. Short interest 24.72. Utilization 58.09. Shares on loan 14.92. And the days to cover is going up here. It looks like 2.23. Okay. I also too ran across this regarding GameStop. This kind of sunk in with me a little bit here, but this was just a comment that was left on Yahoo Finance. I was kind of skimming through there, but it said GameStop is doing what Amazon did years ago. You pull the best talent in the world and make a leading financial robust company. Remember, Amazon only sold books, GameStop only sold games. GameStop now sells fully personalized gaming PC and heading into esports. So I found that kind of interesting too, right? Let's take a peek over at the old Fintel here. AMC volume here 39.6, short volume 8 million, 20% shorted. Looks like they ruffled up some shares here. We got one, we're showing 1.1 million here. We were shorted again today, as anybody watched the charts, right? Interest rate dropped down a little bit here at 18.6. I wouldn't worry, this went down some. I wouldn't worry about that just because we have some shares here. These shares, I wonder where they're popping up with these. Maybe somebody lent these out where they borrowed them before. I don't know, but it's still next to nothing. This doesn't concern me at all with the big overall picture, right? GameStop, what were we at today? 5.7 mil, 1.4 mil short volume, and 25% ratio. 400,000 left. Interest rate stays about the same, right? Also, to you guys, some AMC. This here posted today on the website, AMC Entertainment Holdings, Inc., to announce the first quarter 2021 result and host earnings webcast. Coming up on, I think it's next Thursday. Yeah, May 6th, next Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Remember that date, you guys? I'm sure you will. I'm going to pop a link to this in the comment section in there. Okay, so don't forget about that. I think we can listen to it like we did last time, so we got to keep an eye on that. I expect this to be good, given that the theaters have been back open the last month and a half or so, whatever it's been. So let's keep an eye on that, right? This was a tweet by old Brian C. with the Save AMC hashtag. Y'all want to see something funny? We're winning, no doubt. No doubt that. They doubled their short position for pretty much sideways trading. Meanwhile, who've been scooping up the shorts. You sexy apes. All shorts must cover. But this is really all you need to see too. If this here, the short shares going this way, and then look at this price, is basically sideways along here. How much money have they spent to get that, right? So that's a pretty interesting piece there. One other thing over here. This was on Superstock. This is pretty cool. I'll pop a link. I don't want to take a bunch of time going through this, but look at this thing here. This is your simple ape language here where you can understand what to do. The only thing you need to do is hold. So check this out. You guys take a peek at that. I'll pop that on a link there. I found that pretty funny. This here, look at this. 1 minute long. Let's watch this together. Our boy DFV. I can't go a week without finding something on DFV, but this is pretty funny. It's a little cartoon somebody put together clip.
Silver is while a precious metal, it's chiefly used for LED. It's used for a great deal for autos. Obviously, it's a great deal for jewelry. When you take it away, you're talking about a market that is very small. There are only 2 stocks that are really investable. You see a lot that aren't trading, but Pan American Silver does have.
That is outstanding. I'll pop that in there again. Did you see the chicken tendies on the dash of that old turd that he was driving in before it turned into the cool car, and then he blasted off right on our boy Vlad's head to the moon, boys and girls. Outstanding. This here, I'm going to pop this link in here off of the old Bloomberg. But look at this. I'll just read the first of this, but you guys can read the entire thing. This was published today. What the heck here? B of A hit hardest as EU finds bond trading trio 34 milli. Bank of America Corp, Credit Suisse, and Credit Agricole were fined about 28.5 million, 34 million, or 28.5 euros, 34 milli in our money, for colluding in chat rooms of trading of U.S. blah blah blahs. So you guys can read through this entire thing, but just some more kinkiness here. You're right. Oh my gosh, does it ever stop? You know. And then this really quick, you guys. I found this dude today, Frank Nez. Let's give him a shout out. I followed him over on the old Twitter page, but this was a very well done. This will get your spirits up any day of the week. I suggest reading this maybe once a day, but this is an outstanding, well done little article here. How soon will we see an AMC short squeeze, right? So I won't read it, but it's a pretty long one. It's got all the key highlights. He posted some video clips in here. Melvin suffered 49% loss in Q1. Positive news for AMC. Adam's tweet yesterday about the shares being off the table. Short seller info on the trustee, or not so trustee Fintel, we should say. Mean for AMC shareholders. When will the moon squeeze happen? Trey, shout out to Trey in there a couple of times I noticed. Pretty long, in-depth, you guys. Very, very cool. Down at the bottom, the guy, I never heard of him till today. But at the bottom of this here, if you want to give him a follow or check him out, looks like he's built himself a website here. But this is him introducing himself and a big thank you. So super cool. But that's a good little read there, you guys. Obviously, we don't want to go through this on the whole darn video here. One other thing I want to touch on that's got me disgusted, okay? I seen a lot of action this morning on this, everybody's saying a hedge fund. The first news I heard was a Citadel. The first thing I read about this morning, a Citadel employee jumped off a skyscraper in New York. Okay, not the case. I didn't even want to touch on this. I don't want to touch on this. Anybody talking about this in any sort of negative way should just absolutely be slapped upside the head. This man was a very successful man. This Charles de Vaulx, I think that's how you pronounce it. Super successful. Lost a bunch of money and apparently jumped out of a building in New York. Okay, this is not funny at all, and it just disgusts me. It makes, we're doing some very, very good things. We don't need CNBC or anybody for that matter over on any of these boards reading any of us mocking or making fun of this guy's death, right? So say a prayer. He's got 2 kids. Say a prayer for this man tonight. he committed suicide. Suicide's obviously an awful thing. And I don't know the whole story into it. I don't think none of it does, but not a good thing, But if you ever see anything, try to flag that or get rid of the post or say something. But I found that really disgusting. That's it, you guys. Just a couple news clips today. Good day to get out and do something today when we're trading sideways. This is a day with my daughter. Went out and bought her some school clothes. I took her to the skateboard park. We went to another park and then back home. So I didn't look at my phone much after I left. I was only in the office today till about noon. Got her and went and did some things today and barely looked at my phone. We're kind of trading sideways. Good day to get out, get yourself stretched out, do some calisthenics, do whatever you got to do, get some shopping in. But that's it, you guys. Let's get some sleep this evening and go AMC, go GME tomorrow. Good night, guys. Thanks for everything once again. All I ask again, like and subscribe if you want to. That would be super duper awesome. Thanks, gang. We'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.